Okay, so today we'll discuss about like designing a citrix infrastructure for maybe 5,000 users or 10,000 users. Say in our applications in our project, we have maybe 5,000 users or 10,000 concurrent users may be there. Maybe they may be working in the shifts, more people also. That means if three shifts are there concurrently, if 5,000 people coming also, total users may be 15,000 like that. Okay, so but we are going to design a large scale Citrix infrastructure. What are the components we required? We are going to discuss. So in order to deliver like 10,000 concurrent users we have taken, if it is 5,000 users or 6,000 users, you should prepare this infrastructure. That means like when you are telling about your project and your client, like how many users are there, you should use this one. Okay, so now here for this we need delivery controllers. So for 10,000 users, how many delivery controllers we are going to keep? How many delivery controllers? 6 to 8 delivery
Yeah,
controllers. So suppose here what they're telling is each delivery controller can handle around 15,000 to 2,000 users. Even if you have 1,000 or 2,000 users also, even 1,000 or 2,000 users also, minimum you need to maintain two delivery controllers. Okay, so minimum we need to maintain the two delivery controllers because,
load balancing,
okay, so load balancing,
high availability.
yeah, so for the high availability and load balancing, and even if one controller goes down, another controller would be there. Okay, so definitely, okay, so we require, but redundancy is essential for n plus 1 configuration. Okay, then for 10,000 users, so you can tell 6 to 8. If you have 5,000, how many you will tell?
3 to 4.
3 to 4.
So 3 to 4. Okay, so 3 to 4 minimum we required. And storefront servers also here they have taken for the 10,000 users. Okay, say for the 10,000 users, how many servers we required? Storefront servers also they're going to keep 4 to 6 servers. Okay, so here one storefront server typically is going to manage how many concurrent users? 2,500 concurrent users one storefront server can handle. Okay, so if you have 5,000, you can tell around 3 to 4 would be good enough. Okay, for 10,000, we are going to maintain,
4 to 6.
yeah, 4 to 6 servers. Uh, okay, 4 to 6 servers we required, and all those need to be added to storefront. All servers need to be clustered. Okay, so we'll discuss how to configure multiple storefront servers. Take two storefront servers and add to the group storefront group. Try to add those servers. Okay, even in the real time also, if you have the multiple storefront servers, those all like previously we used to use Netscaler, but now they have given storefront group itself, which can be added as a clustered. Then we have Active Directory domain controllers. Say we have 2 to 4 domain controllers would be there for this 10,000 users also. Definitely we'll have additional domain controllers we are going to set up even on the AD itself. Okay, then definitely SQL server also we required clustered kind of thing. Okay, so definitely we required SQL server clustered kind of environment also is required. And hypervisors, say suppose here how many users are there? Almost 10,000 users, right? Hypervisors we may need to take 50 hypervisors. You can tell 50 hypervisor host. Okay, either that's maybe Gen server or VMware ESXi server. We can tell each hypervisor can be hosted. How many each hypervisor is hosting? Around 150 to 150
200.
to
100
200
virtuals.
virtual machines it is going to host. Okay, so then For 10,000 users, we are going to take two virtual CPUs, you can tell. So for one VM, say if it is a server desktop, you can keep more also. Okay, so now here, this 150 to 2000 virtual machines means on each hypervisor, which type of desktops, single session OS or multi-session OS?
Multi-session OS.
No, no. On each hypervisor, 150 to 200 means almost we have 50 hypervisors, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that means those are single session OS.
Okay.
If you go for multi-session OS, like maybe 20 hypervisors maybe is required for 200 servers also, or 10 to 15 hypervisors may be enough.
Okay.
Okay, so but here these all single session OS, okay, they're running around 150 to 200 virtual servers. But if you go for the multi-session OS, we don't run hundreds of those on single server. We may give more CPU, like maybe four CPUs or more virtual CPUs, and even 16 GB RAM or 32 GB RAM, because more users are going to connect to that virtual multi-session OS. Okay,
Okay.
so now like for this, based on this document, what you need to prepare is you need to prepare your own like a Citrix environment. Okay, your own Citrix environment. Everyone, even in the interview, people will ask us, and even in the job also, like maybe what are your roles and responsibilities, what is your infrastructure, how many controllers we have, how many hypervisors we have, how many license servers. Okay, so then maybe Citrix, even for 10,000 users also, one license server is enough. Citrix, we no need of multiple license servers. We can have one license server is enough. In all those missions, we need to install in this environment. We are going to tell that like a virtual desktop agent, and that virtual desktop agent need to be installed in all these missions, and those missions should be spread across like multiple zones. All this setup also we need to configure. Then ADC in this environment for 10,000 users, you can tell around two NetScaler kind of ADC appliances, two or three you can tell, and maybe file servers if the users servers want to access. Okay, so then we are going to tell two to four Windows servers or NAS kind of okay, FS logics. Okay, for all those we required file servers also. Then coming to the profile management, you can tell either Citrix user profile management or FS logic. We are going to set up for the user profiles also. Okay, so then here user profile management, either UPM you can tell, FS logic. Okay, say previously there is one more third party tool uh, like this one AppSense. What is another product? Absence. Say
Okay.
whenever in the interview people ask about absence, you don't tell absence viewer, either Citrix UPM or
FS Logic.
FS
FS
Logics.
Logic. Either Citrix UPM or FS Logics you can tell. Okay. Then here for the director we have. Okay, definitely one director is required. Okay, so then here we'll summarize all these components. So delivery controllers, you can tell around 6 to 8. If it is 5,000, if it is 5,000, you
Python
can
3 to
tell,
4.
yeah, 3 to
3
4
to 4.
controllers, you can tell. Storefront servers, 4 to 6 here we have. For 5,000, you can tell, maybe 3 to 4, you can tell. 3 to 4 or 2 to 3. 3 to 4 also you can tell. Domain controllers for 5,000, you can tell two domain controllers may be there. SQL Server database, we don't have two to three separate database, but we'll have clusters. Okay, so there we can have two to three servers even for 5,000 also you can tell. Hypervisors for 5,000 you can tell around 25 to 30 you can tell. Okay, then license server is one license
Only one
server is
license.
enough. Okay, ADC we can tell two ADCs are there. File servers also two file servers. Profile management you are going to use FS Logic. Okay, previously you can tell we have UPM. Previously we have the Citrix UPM. Now we have the profile management wise FS Logic. Okay, and for monitoring tools, so we have the Citrix Director and Citrix ADM also. So we have configured application delivery management. Okay, so then definitely we need to ensure all the components have been load balanced and high availability also we have set up. That means wherever we require two servers, better to go for one more or two servers additional, better to configure for the high availability. Even if failover happens also, we should have the high availability. And all these servers need to be optimized, okay, for the high performance and all these also. And we need to continuously monitor those bottlenecks also. So we need to continuously monitor those bottlenecks. Okay, so this setup will provide so robust and high scalable environment. Okay, so everyone need to come with.
Our own environment.
Yeah, our own environment maybe for 5,000 users or 6,000 users. Okay, so now just go through some in the resume we are going to keep who is the client. Okay, so then client users, say which type of users are going to use this application. Say that those users may be end users or maybe their internal team or like maybe if it is a pharma kind of thing. Pharma end users or hospital doctors who are going to use those users and which type of users, whether those are task based workers or knowledge based workers, and which type of catalogs you are going to give, and which type of provisioning mechanism, say whether we are going to give through MCS or PBS, you are going to provision those, and through MCS if you are provisioning how many servers we have. Okay, so then like controllers, how many controllers we have, then all these components how many controllers. Okay, so how many storefront servers, AD, all these also we need to design. Then another important question what they will ask you is what is the hardware you are going to use. Okay, so what is the hardware you are going to use, like maybe Dell, HP, or maybe IBM. Okay, so this kind of hardware we are going to use, and their hardware versions, how many CPUs are there, how many RAM is there. Okay, so let's go through some of the popular Dell rack servers, okay, HP servers or IBM servers. Okay, then if you are telling Dell means how the remote control or remote administration of that hardware. Okay, so if you're telling Dell means we'll have the D-rack. Over the D-rack, you can control that hardware also. Over the D-rack, we are going to control that hardware also. We need to manage. Okay, so how we are going to manage that hardware? Okay, so all these also. So we should able to answer this. Okay, so then so after the D-rack. Say if you are using PVS, how many PVS servers? Even for PVS servers also, you can tell around of maybe each server accommodating around 160 like that. Okay, so 160 like this. If you have the more concurrent users are there, then you should tell more PVS servers also. You should tell more PVS servers also. We need to we need to design. Then additional to this, like you can tell maybe any of the cloud also we have, and which type of hypervisors, say suppose it's VMware ESXi servers or Citizen servers. Okay, so these all we need to tell. And if you have a multi-session, one multi-session OS may accommodate around 100 to 200 users. That means even if you have 10,000 users also, okay, so even if you have the 10,000 users also, maybe VDA, if for multi-session OS, you may require 100 to 200 is required. Okay, for 10,000 users, we required maybe, sorry, 50 to 100 is required. 50 to 100 VDA servers are required. For that, hypervisors maybe 10 or 8 to 10 hypervisors may be required for those 100 to 200 servers. But instead of giving small resources, we need to attach more virtual CPUs and more RAM. We need to attach to that. We need to attach more resources to the multi-session OS. Okay. So these all, say everyone instead of telling in the same way, okay, so who is your client? What are the users? We have catalogs, okay, provisioning, and how we have designed the high availability, load balancing, in which location, like your data center is there. Okay, so these all before itself we need to prepare ourselves. These questions may be asked even in the job also. Okay, not only in the interview, even in the job, but not only your manager, maybe your colleagues also may be asking these questions. Okay, so that's the reason before itself we need to prepare all these. On this duration, if anyone asks this, like we should able to tell the same answers even after 1 year also. If someone asks about in that previous job what you done means, so these all the locations, all that you shouldn't change frequently. Okay, you should tell the same answers. You should able to tell. For that, you need to prepare yourself. Okay, so which location your data centers are having. Okay, then any disaster data center is there. Okay, even one location goes down, is there any other region is there? Then how many employees, or maybe how many citrix engineers are there? Okay, you can tell in the multiple shifts how many L1 engineers, how many L2 engineers, how many L3 engineers. Okay, then how many subject matter experts you have. Okay, so that means in your project, how many Citrix engineers are supporting, and 24/7 in order to support how much on-site, how many resources are there, offshore, how many resources are there. Okay, so all these also, so we need to prepare. Okay, so then after Citrix engineers, say what are the roles and responsibilities. Okay, so what are the roles and responsibilities you have, like in your job? Okay, then, so once you go to the office, what are the daily activities you are going to perform in your daily activities? What are the daily activities you are going to perform in your job also? You should able to explain these all the daily activities. I'll attend the daily maybe meetings, or I'll check my emails. What are the issues or tickets have been assigned to my group? I'm going to prioritize those, and I would be working on these. Some maintenance kind of activities, monitoring kind of activities, server health, optimizations. So like this, we need to tell the daily activities also. Okay, so then everyone should come with, so these are my daily activities. What are the roles and responsibilities? Okay, and what are the major issues? you have fixed. Okay, common issues you will face in your environment. So what are the common issues you have faced in your environment? Okay, major issues you have fixed. Okay, so then so you have not resolved that issue, and that issue has been escalated to the next level. Okay, one use case you should tell that issue has been escalated to the next level. Okay, and what is the major outage has been happened? Major have uh, in your environment, what is the major outage has been happened, say that maybe that complete site is down, or complete database is down, kind of things. Okay, so our hypervisors are down, vCenter is down, then how we have resolved to those incidents. Okay, so then, like previous, what are the versions we have upgrade? Even in tomorrow class, I will explain how to perform the upgrade kind of things, and what are the things we need to practice, prerequisites for the upgrade process. Okay, have involved in those upgrade process, or maybe migration kind of migration process. Okay, say 90% your interview is this itself. Okay, so people are going to ask these scenarios itself in your interview. Everyone, instead of telling the same answers, everyone need to prepare your own like issues, your own outages scenarios, upgrade process, migration process. What are the daily activities, roles and responsibilities, different team sizes, different infrastructures, all this you should prepare. Okay, so hardware also no need to tell the same hardware everyone. Depends upon the project. Like you can have the different type of hardware, and how we are going to provision all that hardware. All these you need to explain. Okay, so everyone shouldn't tell 5,000 to 6,000 itself. Some of them may tell 4,000 to 5,000. Some of them may be 7,000. Okay, so because no one are going to come and verify these, but based on those answers, they will understand what is the infrastructure. You have your roles and responsibilities. Okay, some of them L2 level, some of them L3 level kind of roles and responsibilities. Everyone should able to explain. Yeah. Any doubts on this?
No, sir.
Okay, so everyone come with this these all the scenarios you need to come. Okay, so in the next session we'll discuss because upgrading also are migrations, backups. So now here this is also very important, how we are planning uh, for backups. Okay, so how we are going to plan the backups. Okay, so and if any disaster happens, how we are going to manage the if any disaster happens, how we are going to restore that infrastructure. Okay, if any disaster happens, how we are going to restore that infrastructure also. So we need to provide the solutions. Okay, so for all these, everyone should able to talk minimum 5 to 10 minutes. Everyone should able to talk. Otherwise, even if you go to the job also, you will suffer because These are not interview kind of thing. Even normal, your colleagues also may ask these questions, not to test you, to just get some exposure. To get some exposure, okay, say in which servers you have worked or which environments you have worked, your company process. Okay, so all these we need to have a good knowledge. Then ITIL wise, we need to know what is the incident management. Okay, so we have the problem management. Then we should have the change management. Okay, so these are all the three things we require: either incident management, problem management, and change management. So these are all the three things we should know. Okay, so how we are going to say the process wise, you got an incident, how we are going to handle that, or we need to perform a change. Okay, so then the change management process. Then we need to identify the root cause of one or more problems. Then that will comes under the problem management. Okay, so these all the areas also. So we need to involve. Then, like from on-premises to we are moving even some of the infrastructure into cloud also. Like maybe Citrix Cloud or Azure AVD. So these are the areas also we should project ourselves. So that means nowadays for the Citrix engineers, we're expecting some cloud experience also. Okay, that's maybe Citrix AVD, those also. So we need to able to explain. Yeah, I shared that. Can you open that in that? Yeah, I shared these links also. These all just go through and come with your own preparation. Okay, spend minimum 5 to 6 hours. Okay, everyone come with those answers. Okay, so this is very very important for the interview wise also. Okay, so I shared in the chat. Can you copy that? And if possible, send in the WhatsApp also. So tomorrow we'll discuss how to perform the upgrade kind of steps and migrations, backups. Okay, so these also, like we need to definitely involve in those migration activities or upgradation kind of activities also. Okay, so that process wise we required and steps wise it's required, but in the job we may not get that much opportunity to work on those. Okay, so that we'll discuss in the tomorrow session. Okay.